It's Friday night, guys, and we're going stealth camping. You know what I'm talking about. Right. Hi guys, welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show. It's Friday night, and like I said, back out on another stealth camp. Tonight I'm going to be stealth camping on another roundabout. I know I stealth camped on a roundabout a few weeks ago, but there's a reason why I've got to camp on a roundabout again tonight. I'm at work in the morning, Saturday morning, doing overtime in the factory. Start at 8 o'clock. And this roundabout where I'm going to be camping is a 15-minute walk back in that direction to work. So it just works out perfect. Stealth camping the roundabout, get up in the morning, straight to work. So guys, tonight I've been kindly given a jacket from a company called Dewbu. It's a heated jacket, so we're gonna wear that. See how good it is, see how warm it keeps us during the night, because it's starting to get cold now. And I've also been given a little bottle of whiskey from the Glenwyvis distillery in the Scottish Highlands. So you know what that means, Mandingos. Stick around for the world famous Blot Outdoors whiskey review. Oh yeah! I've also got a nice steak to cook. I'm just going to put it into a sandwich with some red onions and some barbecue sauce. So that should be nice. Right guys, I will see you when we get a bit closer to the roundabout. You know it makes sense. Oh. Right folks, I'm basically just a 1-minute walk from the roundabout. It's really busy. It's 6:20 p.m. so there's loads of traffic. Everyone's making the way home from work. And this roundabout, it's a bit dodgy to be honest. There's not much cover. There's a few bushes, a few trees. That's why I'm timing it now, so I'm getting there as it's getting dark. I drive past it on the way to work on the morning when it's dark and you cannot see on it. But it's going to be pretty hard to get on without being spotted. So guys, I'm going to focus now on getting on this roundabout. I'll bring you back when we're there and hopefully no one sees us. Bring you back in a second. Right folks, so I'm just trying to time this to perfection. Let this car past. There's a few more coming. I'll have to just pretend I'm looking at my phone. Right folks, I'm just going to have to go for it. There's obviously cars passing. I'm just going to walk around here before I go into the trees. Oh, sod it, I'm in there now. However, let's get in, Mandingos. I'm in. Nothing to see here guys, just a fat bloke trying to hide on a roundabout. Right guys, I'm just going to turn the phone off for a second. Oh you bugger. And I'll bring you back in 2 secs. So guys, I'm just chilling now. I've got a nice can of rum and coke. I'm going to wait about an hour, maybe even more, before I put my tent up. I don't think anyone can see us where I am here, but as the cars and other vehicles are approaching, if I start setting my tent up now, they might be able to see us through the bushes. But I'll see in about an hour's time, an hour and a half, the traffic will have died right down. So then I'll get my tent up then. Whew. My heart was beating there. I was stood there for about 10 minutes with the camera off, just waiting for a break in the traffic. But anyway, I'm on now. I'll bring you back soon, guys. I'll bring you back when I'm going to put the tent up. Cheers. Oh, it's just started to rain. And it's still too busy to put my tent up. If I start moving about now, putting my tent up with all this traffic, someone's going to spot us through the bushes. It's only a slight drizzle, so I think I'll sit and wait, and hopefully it stops. In fact, I think it has just stopped. What I might have to do is, right next to us here, there's loads of bushes. I might even just get my tent out and put my tent in the bushes, going over and get underneath, use it as a tarp. We'll see. Nah, the rain stopped. Champion. But that would have been a good idea, just for a quick fix. I think I'm going to make a nice coffee soon, because it's just starting to get a little bit chilly. Get a nice caramel cappuccino to warm me up, mandingos. Oh, you better believe it. So guys, while I'm sitting here waiting for the traffic to die down, I might as well answer a few questions I've been asked. A popular question is, how do I know little Mick, aka the little mandingo? Well, I think I've known him about 8 years now, roundabout. My wife's a barmaid in a pub, and she's worked there like 8 years. And little Mick, he's a regular in there. That's where he drinks. That's where he likes to go for a few pints. So I got talking to Mick in there. I had seen him out and about before that. If I was driving around the area, sometimes I'd spot him, but I didn't know his name or anything like that. So that's how I got friends with him. And then about 6 years ago, little Mick, he was after a job. In the factory I work at, they needed somebody, so I got little Mick a job right next to me in the factory. And the two Chris's, who also come away camping with us, them also work in the same factory. So that's how I know little Mick. And 3 years ago, when I started the YouTube channel, Mick started to come with us. That's that question. I'll think of another. Oh, can't even get my words out. I'll think of another one in a minute, and I'll give you the answer to that. Right. So, another question I've been asked quite a bit is, why do I always say rights? What's the meaning of it? Well guys, it's pretty silly really. In the factory where I work at, there was this big idiot bloke. He doesn't work there now, and he used to say right all the time. For example, I'd come into work on a Monday morning and he would say, "Did you do anything at the weekend, Chris?" And I would reply by saying something like, yeah, I took the wife out for a nice meal. And he would say, right. Or he'd say something to you like, "Oh Chris, what have you got for your lunch today?" And I would say, "I've got a chicken sandwich." Right, he would say. So now everybody in the factory kind of stopped saying it, and we're all saying right. That's about it really. Stupid, isn't it? When I first started saying it in the videos about 2 years ago, I had no subscribers. I think the only people that was watching was a few friends and a few lads at work. So I was just saying rights just to make them laugh. But now it's catching on and all you mandingos are saying it. Anyway, that's another question asked. Sorry, that's another question answered. Right. So it's now 8:30 PM, guys. The traffic still hasn't died down. Well, it has just a little bit. Luckily, the rain has held off so far. We're forecast for some heavy rain tonight. So I've been lucky up to now. Anyway, it's not all bad. I've sat here relaxing. I've had 2 cans of rum and coke, and now I'm having a nice caramel cappuccino. I hope you guys are enjoying just watching me sitting here talking a load of shite. That was nice. Anyway, while I'm waiting for the traffic to die down, I'll answer one more question what people's been asking. I'll just put the camera, the light down here. That car was coming right down in my direction here. So a lot of people have asked, especially when I've camped out in the open, not even inside a tent. People have asked, do I not see any rats? Or have I not had any creepy crawlies going in my mouth and things like that? I haven't seen any rats. When I camped behind the biffa bins earlier on this year, when I was in my sleeping bag, I had it pulled right up above my head, and I could hear the little buggers scratching all over the place. I didn't even want to put the torch on and look. I just lay there and I just got through the night. A couple of weeks ago, when I camped behind the Harvester restaurant, I was woke up during the night. Something was just about a foot from my head, scratching about in the grass, and I quickly put my head torch on, and wherever it was, it ran off like through the grass. I think that was a rat. But bugs, I don't think I've had any in my mouth. If I have, I've probably swallowed them when I was asleep. But that's where the whiskey comes in handy, guys. A few whiskies, you don't give a monkey's toss. Anyway, that's the last question. Next week I'll answer some more. I'll have to start and write them down so I can remember. Anyway, hopefully I can get the tent up soon. You know, makes sense. So that's me tent up, guys. Oh Jesus, that's not a good sign. Front end of a car. Oh, that's not a warning. So there's me tent, all my bits and pieces, me stove, me little table. I'll show you me food and that soon. This car passed. 2 seconds, guys, let this car's passed. Just keeping the light down. Yep, so there, loads of room for one person. I've got my foil mat down. There's my little red air bed, air mattress, sleeping bag, pillow. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, I'm going to get this torch off now. This is fantastic. Oh, that'll ding dang do for me, man dingoes. You better believe it will. 2 rides. Right folks, this is the heated jacket that's been given to me from Dewbu. Let's check it out. It's got plenty of pockets all over it. A couple there. It's got pockets in the arms. More over there. It's also got a big pocket across the back on the bottom. The hood here, it's got the drawstrings so you can adjust it so it fits nice. It's got a lovely fleece inside the hood so it feels warm on your head. And I've got to say, the material, it feels like top quality. It's not waterproof, but it's water repellent. And on the eye, it looks very good. So it comes with this power bank, which you charge up at home. Takes around 10 hours to charge up. Inside the jacket here, I've just opened it. There's a little pocket, and there's a wire in the pocket that plugs, there you go, straight into the power bank, and that fits perfectly in there. You zip that shut, and then you're ready to go. Mandingo. So guys, this awesome jacket has 5 heating pads. It has 2 in the front. It's got 1 in each arm, and on the back it's got a big one that goes all the way across. Now, to get started, you keep your finger on there for 3 seconds, and that's heated up. I think that's red. I'm colourblind, so I'll do the best I can here. So that's your high power, which will give you 4 hours heat. If you leave it on full power, you click it again on the blue, and that's your medium. That'll last you roughly 6 hours. Now, one more click, I think that's green, correct me if I'm wrong. That will give you 8 hours heat. That's what I'll probably put it on at night, because it's not really cold. It is getting a little bit chilly, but it's not freezing or anything. And I've got a long sleep, I've got a long night here, so I'll get a good 8 hours out of that. But it's a quality jacket. If you look inside, everything about it, the stitching's quality, it's good stuff. Anyway, I'll bring you back soon when I'm trying it on. Right folks, I'll show you my food and drink for tonight. For some snacks, I've got some Spanish meats and cheese. For my main meal, I've got a nice juicy rump steak in the tin foil there. I've got some red onions and a bread roll. Drinks, I've got a rum and cola.
I did have 3, but I've already drank 2. And I've got a lovely bottle, little bottle of Glenwyvis single malt Scotch whisky review coming up later. You know what I'm talking about. I've also got some lovely barbecue sauce which I'm forgetting to get out. That should finish the sandwich off nice, and I think I'll put a little bit of that cheese on the sarnie and all. Oh yeah. Cheers guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who supported the Blocked Outdoors show this last week, who's bought me a coffee, whiskey. You know I'm not going to spend on coffee. You know it's going to be it's going to get spent on whiskey, beer, junk food, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. But it does help on fuel costs when I'm out and about. And obviously we'll go over the Lake District once a month. So anyway guys, thank you so much to everyone who's bought us a coffee. There's a link in the description. Sorry, I say that again. There's a link in the comment section where if you click on, you can buy us a coffee, and that will be very much appreciated guys. As you can see, there's all the names of all you legends that's helped my channel out this last week. Thank you so much. Cheers guys. You know it makes total sense. Right. Right folks, I've got the jacket on now and it's nice and comfortable. It looks really cool. I know you cannot really see it very good at the minute because I'm sitting in the dark, but that's just the way it goes. Anyway, let's fire this up. Keep my finger on. There you go. That's gone on red. There's on blue for medium and on green. That's why I'm going to leave it on. That's going to keep me nice and warm for 8 hours it says. I'll tell you in the morning how long it's lasted, and I'll give you an honest review on how warm it's kept us. Right guys, I think it's time to cook some food, and then after that, the world famous Blocked Outdoors whiskey review. Ho ho! You better believe it, Mandingos. You know it makes total sense. Oh yes, that's my nice rump steak on guys, and I've put some of this chili and garlic salt on just to give it a nice taste. Smells absolutely beautiful already. Right folks, I think that's about done. probably is a little bit overdone. Let's get this lovely steak sandwich made up. So there we go, guys. Rump steak in a nice bread roll. Got some Spanish cheese on there, some red onion. Time to get some bullseye steakhouse barbecue sauce. Let's get some of this on. Oh, a little bit too much, mandingos. Oh, I cannot wait to get stuck into this. That looks absolutely delicious. Oh, time to get stuck in. Oh God. Oh, oh. Oh. That's absolutely beautiful. Oh. The steak is as soft and as tender. It's as soft and tender as can be. Oh. Unbelievable. Sorry guys. Sorry if I'm eating like a pig. You don't know how nice this is. That barbecue sauce. That's just made it. Bullseye New York Steakhouse barbecue. Fantastic. And the Spanish cheese. Right, mandingos. I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. I'll bring you back soon. Just an update on the jacket, guys. I'm absolutely boiling. I've had to open the tent door a little bit. I've got a right sweat on, and that's just on the low heat. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to have a really warm night. But these don't just have to be used for camping. If you're into fishing, or I don't know, you might like to go out and walk the dogs in the freezing cold weather, pop this on. Or if you're going to a sporting event where you're sitting outside at a football match or a soccer match or whatever, you could stick this on, and you could put it on high heat then, because you'd only be at the sporting event for a couple of hours. I've had to put it on low so it lasts all night. But I will definitely be using this over the winter when I'm wild camping in the snow. Anyway, guys, that's enough of that. I'll let you know in the morning how warm it's kept me through the night and how long it's lasted. 2 rights. You better believe it. Oh yeah. You know what time it is, mandingos. Whisky time. And this week, this is what we've got. Glenwyvis Highland Single Malt Scotch Whisky. Now, that is not what the proper size bottle will look like. I'll quickly show you a picture of that now. There you go. Right folks, let's get this open. Got my little cup. Oh yeah, get that all in there. Right, let's get the old beak in it. Got a very sweet smell. And fruity. But not like when I've had other whiskies and I've said like apples and pears, and sometimes oranges. This is more like grapes. It's got like a lovely, sweet grape smell. Very nice, good start. Anyway guys, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get in the tasting. Oh yeah. Straight away, I'm getting a nice taste of fudge. That is lovely. And like a candy, a little bit candy. You know when you get like pear drops sweets, like pear drops candy, getting that kind of taste with a definite bit of fudge. A little bit spice to it, but not enough to burn you. Just a nice little kick. Perfect. Now after a few tastes, I'm getting like a chocolate thing coming through, like a dark chocolate. And a lingering aftertaste of berries, like summer fruits. Well guys, that is absolutely top quality. Glenwyvis Highland single malt Scotch whisky. A lovely sweet grape smell with a nice fudge taste and a little bit like candy, pear drops. A little bit chocolate coming through and a nice aftertaste of berries, like summer fruits. Top quality Mandingos. Well, I am going to give that a massive 8.8 out of 10. Beautiful. You know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. This is serious stealth camping. Right.
Right guys, it's time now for me to get some sleep. It's 1:30 in the morning and I start work at 8. I'll not be rough, I haven't had much to drink. I've only had a little bottle of whiskey and 3 cans of rum and coke. I've got my alarm set to get up for 6 That should give me enough time to get all packed up and get to work. So I've got time for a coffee and a quick shower. This jacket has got me lovely and warm. The whiskey was very nice. I'm going to leave a link in the description for the company Dewbu for these heated jackets, and also for the Glenwyvis distillery in case you want to buy a bottle of that whiskey, because it was very nice. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Morning guys. It's 4:45 in the morning, and I've been woken up by heavy rain. I've had a decent sleep. The jacket has kept me really warm. Good stuff. Anyway, I don't start work till 8, so I think I'm going to lie back down. I'm going to have another hour's sleep. So I'll bring you guys back soon. Morning guys. I'm up now, nice and fresh. It's 6:45. I'm going to have to get a move on and get packed up so I can get to work at 8. Well, get before 8 so I can have a coffee and that. This jacket has kept me really warm during the night. I would definitely recommend buying one. Anyone, if you're thinking about buying one, it'll definitely keep you warm in the cold weather. Even if you don't do camping, you might want to use it for something else. I'll leave a link in the description. If you click that, that'll take you straight through to the Dewbu website, because they do all different things. They do like other jackets, different colours, different styles. They also do heated pants, heated trousers. When you go to buy it, if you go to the bit where you see where you can type in a promo code, type in across the bottom there, you can see Block Outdoors 15, and you'll receive 15% off your purchase. Not a bad deal, man, dingoes. It said it was going to last 8 hours. I always like to give an honest review. It only lasted about 7, but that was long enough for what I needed. I got 7 hours of... I was really warm. I was sweating at one point. I had to open the tent door a bit. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway guys, I'm going to get packed up now because time is a ticking. Right folks, I'm all packed up. As you can see, that's where my tent was. Leave no trace. I've got all my garbage, all my trash in that plastic bag. Now I'm all ready to go. That's the direction I'm going to be walking. Right folks, it's time to make a move for it. To be honest, it doesn't really matter if anyone sees us now, but I'd still rather get out without being spotted. So there's a couple of cars I need to let past, and then we'll go for it. Let this one car past. Here we go, nice and cool. Oh yes. That's it guys. Happy dingoes. I'm out. Let's get across this road, and then I've got a nice little steady walk to work. Oh yeah. Land of the Prince Bishop's guys. You know it makes total sense. So here we are, folks. I'm just walking into work now. Right, folks, I'm in the locker room now. I'm going to get a quick shower and get ready for work, get a coffee. That's the end of this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a great time. If you have enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Leave a comment. I'll read every single one and I'll try and get back to as many people as I can. That's about it, guys. Next week I'll be back out on another stealth camp, and then the week after I'm going over the Lake District with my two friends, Little Mick and Young Chris, aka the Little Mandingo and the King of Swing. We're going for wild camp up in the mountains of the Lake District. So guys, remember to tune in next week for the next stealth camp. You know it makes sense. See you later. Right.
Oh, matron.